Hi, Arthur. I love you. Bye, guys. See you later. So here's the deal. Today begins a whole new adventure, tying all the other adventures that I've done in my life together. Everything I've done that's been crazy, that's been exciting, that's been something that people like you have wanted to follow along for most of my life. You know, motorcycle riding to Alaska, surfing up and down the coast, just all these different really cool experiences. And today's adventure is the beginning of the next chapter. So let me explain what I mean a little bit by beginning of the next chapter. So I'm on my way right now to fly to Utah, where I'm going to be circling all these things together and creating next summer's dream trip, next summer's plan, next summer's adventures. And it all starts with one key element, not just paragliding and paramotoring, hanging out with great friends, but the one key element that I don't have yet, that I don't have any experience in yet, and that's bush flying. So today's adventure begins with bush flying lessons from my buddy Jason Sneed and from Cory Robin and maybe from Mike and Mark Patey. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Come along for the ride, guys. We'll see you there. It's literally the busiest I've ever seen this airport. Lounges are full, restaurants are full. These are just meant for chairs. What up, man? You having fun yet? I knew this was you. It looked like you. Yep. It's bright, but this is Jason.
What's up?
Can't even really see him. Look at that.
Yeah, it is bright.
It is. Made it to Salt Lake. You can't see me either. We're about to go for some crazy adventures, and I have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, I got a surprise in store.
Like a lot of surprises in store, I think. All right, we'll see you guys on the next side. Made it to the point of the mountain, south side. Got Josh and Monica. Saw these people, wonderful people at Oshkosh, and now we're all the way out here in freaking Gorgeousville. I haven't been here in 6 years, but it hasn't changed much except there's more houses. Let's go fly this thing. It'll be sweet. It's literally like what I dream of when I think of the beauty here. And tomorrow we'll be flying and landing on some of those places. Tomorrow morning first, I'm gonna fly my old stomping grounds over here at the south side. So gotta love it. Good friends, beautiful spot. Look at that sunset. Holy cow. That did not take long. Huge thanks to Steve Mayer and Brian at Cloud9. I got a wing to fly, harness to fly, and a helmet to fly. So I'm gonna go see what it feels like. A little windy, a little strong. Should be a lot of fun. Made it to Spanish Fork. Where are we?
Oh, this is Mike and Mark's hangar. Mine's down there. But you cannot film his propeller.
So I'm not gonna film the propeller, but I am gonna just, you know, hide out here.
You probably...
I'm gonna hide it. Can't see the camera, we're good.
Yeah. That's all titanium bolts.
Titanium?
Uh-huh. And it's crazy, like the bolts that I took out, I mean, like you just hold them in your hand and it's, you know, you're like, that's 1.5 pounds of bolts. And you know, because of my CG issue, it's anything I can, like I want my prop bolts to be titanium, or anything that's at the front of the engine is like really important for us to try to, this is like a little bitty starter that they say won't even last, but I'm just
it only needs to work once.
Trying it. You can't even see the tie downs, but there's like, I don't know, 8 or 10 airplanes have tie downs out there. And of course we overdid it. They're like 8 feet in the ground and rebar and all kinds of craziness. And then in the winter one time, I had skis on my plane and they were like, I bet you can't land on that grass strip. And so I landed right there with skis, no brakes,
oh my gosh.
In snow. It was kind of funny. Red White Carbon Cub is going to take off 30 Alpha 2 in dirt, Spanish.
You call that bad? That's incredible. So I should expect at least that level of performance from my Kid Fox, right?
Right. Man, I've seen some huge fish jump, like when I come through here.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, like, I don't know, they seem like 30-pound fish. I mean, they make a huge splash. There's one right there. There's another one. I think they're carp. There's another one. There's a little smoother air here.
Yeah, it is.
A little bumpy.
So brakes locked or not?
I know, it's so funny, people online. You gotta lock your brakes. Like, it actually doesn't matter either way. Much. They're locked now. Yeah.
No difference. I do this with my feet all the time, but it's different in an airplane. I haven't done it with an airplane in a long time. High school.
Bird almost hit that one.
Surprised you do it with flaps in. I would think you'd want more speed. I guess you want max lift?
Yeah, I don't know, it just feels right. Another fish just jumped right there.
I see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't like I like the slower speed.
Right.
And the like, if I let go of my stick, see it's nose down.
Right.
But if I just, part of it is I'm just lazy. If I put a notch of flaps in, then it's balanced.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can trim it.
As I say, you could use this little thing called a trim tab.
Yeah.
Pretty beautiful.
There's a video called Bird Island. There's a little island out there.
Uh-huh.
It's the water's high right now, but we all landed out there. It's pretty fun.
That's awesome.
It's just like this little spit.
Well, that's what's got me inspired, man, is I've done years of flying the paramotor, and it's like the adventuresome tool to go and explore places. But with the bush plane, being able to take the paramotor to new places,
yeah.
like that's the whole difference in game. You know, I get to go and actually, I can fly over them in the paramotor, and this I can land, then take off again and really explore.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited about.
Wow, look at that gust. Crosswind component, and they're like, what is it? What is it? Did you wreck your plane? And I'm like, no, it's unlimited. If it's blowing above 30, you just land on the runway perpendicular. There's a nice sinker.
A rotor by the hangars?
Yeah.
Those tires make it so forgiving.
Yeah.
I've never flown on bush tires before.
Oh, really?
Dude, that's ridiculous. Like, you try to do that on a J3, it'd be nasty. Made it Jason's second hanger. A KTM 690. Look at that, it's an RB6. Pretty one too, man. Look at that paint. He needs to sell me this thing. Look at all these screens. I don't even understand. Too cool. Would you look at that? There's a brandy new paramotor in here. Jason's learning to fly. Carbon Cub all bedded down. Oh, and they really do use these things, and I want one badly. Sweet. All right, Hal, what are you doing?
I'm going to try one of these electric wheels.
What do you think? Is it gonna work?
It should, if I got enough balance left in me, you know.
Should I go ahead and get the insurance called now, or pre-dial 911?
Well, we won't pre-dial 911, but we better have them on speed dial.
It's pretty difficult. It's like when you're a kid and you first got on a bicycle and you're like, I can never do this. It's like your brain has to wire to it.
Right.
And it's I'm going to tell you right now, it's pretty difficult. And then you just can spin around and
Let's see how to do this.
So I'm just gonna recommend you go ahead and just go straight for the one wheel, because one wheels are safer. Don't forget, you have a Carbon Cub to run into right here too, so you're set.
Yeah, right.
It'll catch you.
so
I ought to be out on the grass.
so
probably.
see how I'm leaning it.
Oh, that's commitment.
Okay, the other thing is you're going to want to look down.
You know, when you get it, what do they tell you? Get on and go, or what?
What do you mean?
Pray.
Well, when you buy it, what are the instructions?
Oh,
say?
there's no instructions.
Oh, you just.
Yeah.
That's more like my kind of landing right there.
So he just made it look easy. I just accidentally hit the brakes on this thing and almost died. Like, for anyone who's wondering, that's for sale. And I would buy it, except that I would die, because I thought I was gonna like progressively squeeze the brakes, and I got it right about there, and then I ended up about over there. But I did not die.
You're one and only you.
You landed with the brakes on a little bit there, buddy? A little bit. So that right there, guys, is my first official, I think I probably out of focus, first official off-field landing that I had nothing to do with, because he did all of it, because he hasn't even put the stick in the back seat yet. Not totally terrified at all. But I've done lots of off-field landings. I've done 8 off-field landings in airplanes and ultralights. None of those were on purpose, but this is kind of special. I mean, look at this. This is what it's all about. I mean, you just got in a freaking Superman machine.
Yep. It'll spoil you.
And off we go. You know, we're surrounded by people, but nobody can be where we are. Flying's special, man. Flying is freaking special. Beautiful. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, that was full day, day one, and yesterday, which was pretty fun.
Yep.
Thanks for the rides and the hospitality and the salmon and the asparagus. Place to sleep. We're just chilling out because it's beautiful and we're not flying for some reason. We'll figure that out. So we just made it to the one-man band diner. It's literally like, it's a one-man band. It's one dude. You're gonna see this. He stands over there. You call in your order. The bat phone. They let you know when they order ready to pick up. You can actually take a scratch pad to let yourself, you know, remind yourself what you got. And they have everything. I mean, it's a ridiculous menu. One dude and all the people. Like, you want some coffee? A different guest will bring you coffee. It's legit, dude. I'm gonna make one of these. Checking out the good folks at Best Tug. Just got a little tour of some of their production. I need one of these. Mark, if you're listening, I need one. Alpha 3, please. What you doing there, buddy?
Mike's fuel.
Mike's fuel. How much does he need?
Oh, this will last a day or two.
Day or two. Go ahead. Cory, what is happening here?
We're inflating flotation devices.
Why?
It's a hot day, we're gonna go down the cold river.
I just have questions about the lobster. There's so many questions. So, lobster is the only choice. Our plan was to go fly today. We're gonna go to Mexican Hat Mountain. We're gonna go play, land on strips, and then there was a convective activity issue where it's really bumpy and nasty. So we came up with there's still snow on the mountains, and we're gonna go float the river. I haven't done this in years and years and years, like 8, 9 years, and that was in Michigan. So should be fun. See you guys on the river. I just have to watch you blow your lobster.
Just gotta blow right in the butthole.
There's so much movement.
That's real cold.
Thank you very much for all
Yeah.
of your hospitality,
Awesome. That's fun.
all the fun. So much more fun to come.
Yeah. Well, at least now you come back not in the summer and see what it's like. And,
You have to come in the winter too.
yeah.
So we're gonna fly butt fans, airplanes, paddle kayaks,
Yeah.
but probably find something that's weirder, like riding giraffes.
Yeah. Or land on the ice maybe and go ice skating.
Ice skating? Anybody want to watch me crash and fall on my face? It'll happen.
Yeah.
So it's about to get rapidsy again, but I just wanted to take a second to wax poetic because what these guys have been showing me is that not only is it okay to focus on yourself, to focus on things that inspire you, that bring you joy, but also how imperative it is that we constantly find things that keep us busy, that keep us active, that keep us off the couch, to do more with our lives. I've been super inspired over my last few days here with Jason and Mike and Cory and all the guys, so I'm gonna go paddle before I run into the wall, but thank you guys all for watching this video. Thank you for taking the time. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to share more with the Flying Cowboys very, very soon. We've got some crazy plans for next summer, and I'm hitting a log right now. So, look at the Lobster Man. Bye, Lobster Man. Get out there, do more, live better, be happier, be inspired, and be proud of who you are. You deserve it. Your family deserves it. Honestly, without it, what's the point of life? Why are we here if we're not living fully? I'm gonna try not to crash now. See you guys later.